Whenever we think of anyone dangerous, we start thinking of those who are either physically strong or break laws and commit crimes. Picture of thieves, murderers, or rapists come to our mind. They are dangerous, there is no doubt about it, but we know government eventually controls them. They spend good amount of time under the bars at some point of time. Most of us, especially males, secretly desire to be dangerous. This is because since our childhood, we experience those who can inflict harms or bully others are commanding respect from everyone. As we grow, this feeling also grows, but we are unable to take any action because we don't want to become criminal. We don't want jail. This inaction leads to frustration for many and eventually make them feel even more weak. Actually, we have not understood the true meaning of what is meant to be dangerous. In this video, I'll give you 5 tips, which if you adopt, then people around you start feeling you're dangerous. But please note, everything requires practice. The more practice you'll do, the more effective these techniques will be. So stay tuned. The first rule to become dangerous is control how you react to any situation. When you allow people to trigger your emotions, you give them power over you. Someone make fun of you and you start looking upset. Someone try to scare you and you get scared, then it means you give them power to handle you. A real dangerous person knows how to control himself and react even if he is shaken from inside. A person who can control his impulses is dangerous because nobody knows what can impact him. In this way, this person can now control others who instigate him because he can surprise them by his reaction. They will be unsettled from inside and commit mistakes, and this person can use it for his advantage. I will give you an example from my school days which gave me a hard lesson on this. I was in Standard 8. There were 2 big bullies in my class. I'll name them as Adam and Barry. They were quite equal physically, but Adam was always more in control. They used to fight often to exert supremacy. Most of the time, it was verbal, but one day they got much more violent. They were literally punching, and at one point they were on ground over each other. Adam was incidentally winning, but even during these moments of high emotions, he was keeping track of surroundings. He saw the principal of school approaching and immediately let Barry take over him and allow him to beat him for a while. Principal got the impression that Barry is beating Adam. Barry tried to explain later, but you can guess what happened next. Barry was suspended for a week, made to apologize. Besides, his parents were called, while Adam was let off with a minor warning. I hope you now understand how much you can control others by controlling your emotions. Rule 2. Hide your intentions. If people don't know what your real intentions are, they cannot be prepared to handle you and will always be wary of you. Don't be predictable. Act weak when you are in strong position and act strong when you are in weak position. But please note, there are chances that you will be seen as unstable by others. So this is why always remembers. You should always have solid arguments for your behavior. Be ready to provide that in front of right authority. You do not need to explain yourself in front of everyone. Solid arguments and reasoning actually makes a person dangerous. But I know, now you will have another question. How you can have your arguments ready when asked for. This leads to our next rule, which is develop critical thinking. Dangerous people don't always follow societal norms. They do not blindly accept everything. They have their own original thinking, their own point of view, and they are quite clear about it. Problem for most of others is, they always try to be transparent, ethical, moral, and base their thinking on what is acceptable to the society. This actually can easily lead others to guess what is guiding them in any situation, and thus they can take their advantage. In short, they follow herd mentality. For example, if I ask you how you feel about animals being killed for our food, what are your thoughts? Are you clear if you eat it why you should eat it, and if not, why you should not? Real dangerous person questions prevalent norms. They also give proper thoughts to all questions that can bug them and can hit hard others just by expressing their opinions. And they form their opinions after reading a lot, sometimes even talking a lot, and from their own experiences. Note that it does not mean you have to be extrovert, expressive, and should possess. It just means you have point-to-point answers or explanation about your thoughts and actions. In fact, one trait is, such dangerous people often speak less and often maintain a mysterious aura around their personality. Rule 4. Ability to engage others, even if you are a private person or speak less. Man is a social animal. While pandemic created problems for many but for quiet persons, it was actually a boon. Still, it is not possible by human nature to operate in silos. You need people. You need their support. If anyone can think of harming you, this actually should mean annoying so many others so they think twice before doing so. As told earlier, if you can think critically, you can influence so many others. Even if you are private, take social media to your advantage. Understand its power. Don't use it to show every minute of your life. But at the same time, build your audience to express your thoughts. People love those who think differently. If you are not comfortable in projecting yourself via social media, you can join neighborhood groups, forums in the area of your interest. For instance, if you are interested in fitness, then join the gym, not just for bodybuilding, but also meeting like-minded persons. Point is, even if there are 20 people around you who are available to support you, it is enough in most of the situations and create fear in those who can think of harming you. Rule 5. Take actions what they think is right. Real dangerous person are action-oriented and risk-takers, but they are smart. They are not blind risk-takers. They get this ability because they can analyze the situation properly because of their critical thinking ability. But once they are clear, they don't mind taking action even if it means failure. Because of this, they fail fast, learn fast, and able to move ahead quickly. As a result, they gain more experiences and have more perspectives towards life in comparison to normal people. On the other hand, weak people face paralysis of analysis. They either don't think or think too much. They are hesitant to take action. This is why they lose respect easily, because people think nothing big can come out of them. As a result, people also leave their side soon. So that's it, guys. I hope if you follow these steps, soon you will discover newfound respect in people's mind and start feeling like someone with who no one wants to mess with. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.